CCNA Security, Real-World Labs, an ASA lab in Packet Tracer. I do not really check a new version of Packet Tracer because, I prefer a real lab or GNS3. However, I was really surprised when I discovered that Cisco added an ASA 5505 to Packet Tracer 6.1. I downloaded it from Cisco straight away, and of course I want to share it with you, and we will create a lab, see if it works and how it works. I did check, there is no ASDM, and I'm not really surprised because it would take ages for Cisco to code it. Still, I hope they will do that, because if you want to study for CCNA security, your main focus is on ASDM, not on the CLI. Still, that is really good news that they added a firewall like that, and you can play with it in Packet Tracer. Let's see that. Let's see how it goes. So we'll take one ASA. Let's take a router, that will be our ISP, and a PC, that will be our host. Let's use F0 to E0 and E1 to fast Ethernet. F0 E00 E01, that is F00, isn't it? I think that's what I used. Yes. Okay, let's use 1.1.1.0/24. That's .1. This one, let's leave it DHCP, ASA 5505. By default, that will be a DHCP client. Let's leave it. So that will be .x. Here it is 192.168.1.0/24. This one is .1, and that one will be .2. That's our topology. Let's check the ASA then. Okay, we have VLAN database. We can assign IP addresses. Okay, we can create SSL VPNs as well. We'll focus on basic ASA configuration here and see how it goes. Okay, what's that? Okay. Show run. Okay, so yeah, I did check that. It is there is a default inspection rule is missing. We'll have to add it. I did check that. Not everything is included by default in Packet Tracer. We're okay with that. We can fix it. And we are running. Let's type show version. We're running a base license. Yeah, no failover. That's a pity. Well, maybe in 6.2. Maybe you're watching my series at the moment and say, oh yeah, it's failover in ASAs. Well, maybe. Okay, let's start with the router. What we want to do is IP address I will create a loopback interface as well. That will be our internet connection. I will use IP address of 2.2.2.2. Okay, let me label it. So that will be something that we want to ping from this PC. Of course, we'll have to enable NAT on the ASA. Okay, and let's enable DHCP for ISP. Okay, that should do the trick. I hope ASA will get an IP address. The reason for that is that by default E00 is in VLAN 2, and that is our outside IP address, our outside interface, and it is DHCP. Let's test it then. Show interface IP brief. Okay, nice. We received an IP address. And we can ping our ISP. That's always a good sign. Now what we have to do, I think there is no set route in Packet Tracer. That's why we will add a default route, because we don't have a default route. We type root, interface is outside 000, and it is 1.1.1.1. Okay, that should give us ping to the loopback interface. Nice. Okay, cool. Now let's go to PC0. Give it 192.168.1.2.1.1. On the ASA, what we have to do, we have to create a NAT rule. That is beyond CCNA security, but it is running, there is no show version, it is running 8.4. It means we'll use an object NAT rule here to make it happen. Let's do it then. Object network. Let's call it NAT. Our subnet, that's the inside LAN 192.168.1.0. And the NAT rule is from inside to outside, and it's dynamic interface. It is far beyond CCNA security. They expect you to do all these things from ASDM as far as I remember. That should give us NAT. It means, yeah, I need the default inspection rule as well. I have one that I used before. I will just copy and paste. When you get an ASA, in most cases, a default inspection group is over there, and you have to add ICMP. Do you remember? We have done it a few times using ASDM. You have to tick ICMP. When you type show run here, there is no default inspection group. It means that ICMP will not be allowed. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's test it. Cool. Okay, we can ping it. That's good. That's always a good sign. Now let's try and ping the internet, in our case 2.2.2.2. Cool. Okay. Yeah. ASA in Packet Tracer. That's really nice. I'm I'm really surprised that they added it. It's great. I hope they will add ISDM in the next version of Packet Tracer. In this video we talked about a basic ASA configuration 5505 from the CLI, and we did that in Packet Tracer. Thank you very much.